Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on Astros ball games. Game 103, Astros 2, A's 5. Let's get straight into the main talking points from a flat, uninspired loss to start the 4-game series at home with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off Taylor Trammell. There wasn't a great deal for the Astros to shout about in this game, but one thing that did give cause for positivity was Trammell's continued improvement at the plate with 3 hits here. He rather tempered that somewhat in the third by contriving to get himself thrown out at second, trying to extend a base hit into a double, but his approach at the plate is looking better and better. Certainly our best leadoff option until Jeremy Pena comes back. Up second, Hector Neris. We made a very belated effort to get back into the game in the 7th in scratching across a couple of runs, and Neris did his bit to give that comeback drive some oxygen in pitching the 7th and 8th while giving up just 1 hit and picking up a couple of strikeouts. It remains to be seen how useful Neris will be in his third stint as an Astro, and this type of outing will hopefully do his confidence a world of good. Up third, Stephen Okert. Our bats only had 6 hits over the course of the game, so with Trammell having 3 of those, that pretty much just leaves Okert's scoreless 9th inning as a slight reach for another positive, as it kept our hopes alive. However, with A's closer Mason Miller pumping out 104 mph pitches, it proved pretty academic, sadly. 3 down, first out, Jason Alexander. He started off positively and importantly did get through 6 innings to save any kind of bullpen damage, whilst also being unfortunate that defensive errors led to 3 of the runs scoring, but Alexander also gave up 11 hits en route to being on the hook for 5 runs, so I'm not sure he can feel that hard done by, as he struggled to contain the A's lineup. Second out, Bryce Matthews. The hero of the sweep in Arizona was unfortunately the culprit in a big moment of this game, as a poor throw to first in the 4th led to 2 runs eventually scoring to put us down 0-3, instead of an inning-ending double play. A real shame when you consider some of the defensive composure we've seen from Matthews already on some tough key plays, though a portion of the blame should go to Christian Walker too for not managing to make the pick at first. Third out, Yainer Diaz. With our bats having struggled to make any kind of impact against A's starting pitcher Luis Severino, Joe Espada brought in Yainer to pinch hit for Zach Short versus the A's first bullpen arm after Matthews had legged out an infield hit, only for Yainer to immediately regurgitate the opportunity with a lazy, wild swing pop-up on one pitch on a ball way above the zone for a frankly ridiculous at-bat. Really poor. A couple of extra points to finish on, fundamentally not so brilliant. Our uncharacteristic defensive misplays here early on put us in a hole, and after a patient first inning, our bats weren't able to apply any pressure to Severino, who did pitch very well, to be fair. And base expectations. With our patched up lineup having to carry the load for now, we have to expect there will be the odd clunker of a game like this here and there. Flush it and bounce back. With the defeat, we dropped to 60-43, now 5 games ahead atop the AL West, and with Ryan Gusto set to pitch in Game 2 as we look to rebound. That's it for today's Extra Innings, the next day recap. Let me know your takes on the loss in the comments. Make sure you're following at AstrosFansUK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!